twist as I walk alone unseen, surrounded but no one knows where I've been. Every smile I wear is just a thin disguise, a heavy weight behind these tired eyes. The noise around me fades but never fills. I chase distractions but they never still. The daylight slips away just like before, and I'm left standing on an empty shore. The loneliness lingers like a shadow I can't shake. No crowd, no light, no mask can make it break. I fill my world with moments, empty things, but silence sings beneath the rush it brings. I carry all my pain no one can see, and I'm afraid to show what's left of me. The nights stretch out with nowhere to belong, and I wonder how much longer I'll stay strong. I turn the page, but each day looks the same, an endless loop with no one left to blame. I try to speak, but words don't find their way. The weight of silence holds them all at bay. I could tell someone, but where would I begin? The truth feels far too heavy to let in, so I keep it buried, keep it out of sight. Another battle lost before the fight. The loneliness lingers like a shadow I can't shake. No crowd, no light, no mask can make it break. I fill my world with moments, empty things, but silence sings beneath the rush it brings. I carry all my pain no one can see, and I'm afraid to show what's left of me. The nights stretch out with nowhere to belong, and I wonder how much longer I'll stay strong. The hours crawl through darkness on their own, a quiet place that's louder than I've known. I wish I could let someone hear the sound, but I fear my words would pull them down. The loneliness lingers like a shadow I can't shake. No crowd, no light, no mask can make it break. I fill my world with moments, empty things, but silence sings beneath the rush it brings. I carry all my pain no one can see, and I'm afraid to show what's left of me. The nights stretch out with nowhere to belong, and I wonder how much longer I'll stay strong. So I wait for dawn, though it feels far away, hoping that somehow we'll find a different way. But until then, I carry this quiet strain, and walk alone through the quiet that remains.
I've grown accustomed to the quiet, like the creak of floors beneath my feet. An empty room, it hums and whispers, familiar shadows I can't defeat. I learned to carry the space between us, where words dissolve before they're heard. Still every night it pulls me deeper, a silent ache without a word. But the weight of silence, it lingers here, a heavy breath I can't outgrow. I pretend it's late, but it's always near, a part of me I'll never show. I've gotten the emptiness, but that doesn't mean it doesn't sting. It clings to me like second skin, a burden no one else can bring. I try to chase away the feeling, but running only makes it stay. It watches from the corner waiting, a patient ghost in every day. I wonder if you've ever noticed, or if your nights are soft and warm, if you can breathe without the pressure of an invisible distant storm. But the weight of silence, it lingers here, a heavy breath I can't outgrow. I pretend it's light, but it's always near, a part of me I'll never show. I've gotten used to the emptiness, but that doesn't mean it doesn't sting. It clings to me like second skin, a burden no one else can bring. Somewhere in the quiet I find a question, a thought that echoes soft and slow. Is it just me lost in this tension, or does your silence too overflow? The weight of silence, it lingers still, a shadow carved from all I know. Though I pretend it's light, it's heavy still, a part of me afraid to show. I've grown so used to the loneliness, but that doesn't mean it doesn't sting. It waits for me like an old friend's kiss, a hollow song I'll always sing. I used to walk where the ground felt sure. Now every step feels like something more, like I'm spinning in circles I can't control, caught in the current, losing hold. The world is a wave crashing loud and wild, and I'm drifting far from my inner child. I once knew the rhythm inside my skin, but now I'm not sure where to begin. The silence inside me, it's slipping away. Is there still a road that leads back to yesterday? Lost in the noise, can't find my way through, drowning in the clash of a world I once knew. All around me, the voices collide, searching for something I can't seem to find. Can I still feel the beat that made me strong? Or have I lost myself in the sound for too long? I used to know what my hands could make. Now everything feels like a half-hearted shake. The rhythm of life has gone off track. I'm looking forward, but I keep falling back. I feel the rush, but it's not mine. 1,000 faces all blurred in time. Where did the colors of my own song go? I used to know, but now I don't know. I'm chasing a shadow that's fading fast, looking for pieces of a life that's past. Lost in the noise, can't find my way through, drowning in the clash of a world I once knew. All around me, the voices collide, searching for something I can't seem to find. Can I still feel the beat that made me strong? Or have I lost myself in the sound for too long? Was I the fire or just the flame? Am I still here or just a name? If I stand still, will the world make sense? Or has the chaos built a wall too dense? I'm trying to break through, trying to breathe, but can I still trust the ground beneath? Lost in the noise, can't find my way through, drowning in the clash of a world I once knew. All around me, the voices collide, searching for something I can't seem to find. Can I still feel the beat that made me strong? Or have I lost myself in the sound for too long? I'm lost in the noise, just lost in the noise. Will I find my way back, or am I lost in the noise? I thought the world was mine, I thought the dreams were real. Every open door felt like something I could steal. But with every step I took, it drifted far from view. Now I'm holding moments that don't mean a thing without you. I saw a sky so bright, it promised me the day. But in the chase for light, I lost my way. You stood still, I moved too fast to even see. While I reached for everything, I left you out of me. I chased the heights, but lost the ground. Ran toward the future where you're not around. Each triumph feels more like defeat. I won the race, but lost the sweetest beat. Is there time to turn this all around? I built a path of dreams, left footprints in the sand. Thought I'd find you there, but you slipped from my hands. Now the echoes of your touch are faint, too far to claim. I was chasing promises, forgetting where I came. I climbed the peaks alone, never thought I'd feel the fall. I reached the summit, but I never saw the wall. Now every mountain stands like a question in the air. If I turn back now, will you still be there? I chased the heights, but lost the ground. Ran toward the future where you're not around. Each triumph feels more like defeat. I won the race, but lost the sweetest beat. Is there time to turn this all around? The road ahead is open, but what's it worth to me? Without your laughter near, the silence is all I see. I chase the shadows thinking they turn to light, but I can't find the warmth that I left behind. I chased the heights, but lost the ground. Ran toward the future where you're not around. Each triumph feels more like defeat. I won the race, but lost the sweetest beat. Is there time to turn this all around? The milestones fall, but they're cold in my hand. I'm standing at the edge, trying to understand. I chased the heights, but now I see the only dream I need was right beside me. Can I turn this all around? I was a house left hollow, with walls that echoed empty sighs. You're leaving carved a canyon through the space behind my eyes. Every step a ghostly whisper, every breath a weight to bear. I wandered through the quiet wreckage, feeling lost beyond repair. But in the stillness something stirred, a quiet voice I hadn't heard. Through broken ground, a seed had grown, where only pain was once my home. Cracks of light in shattered places, wounds that time could never erase. But through the scars I found my skin, and learned to breathe, to live again. The love may fade, the heart remains, and even broken it still beats the same. I wore the weight of every promise, left unspoken in the air. Built my walls up like a fortress, but the emptiness was always there. Then I found the strength in silence, in the cracks beneath the strain, where the hurt had carved its story. I traced the lines and named the pain, but with each wound the skin grew thicker. Every fall made the light flicker. Through the dark I came to see, the heart still fights, it still believes. Cracks of light in shattered places, wounds that time could never erase. But through the scars I found my skin, and learned to breathe, to live again. The love may fade, the heart remains, and even broken it still beats the same. So here's to every piece still healing, every bruise that taught me grace. To the love that fell to pieces, and the strength it couldn't break. Maybe I'm not what I once was, but I'm more than what I've lost. And in the ruins of that heartache, I found a spark that never stopped. Cracks of light in shattered places, wounds that time could never erase. But through the scars I found my skin, and learned to breathe, to live again. The love may fade, the heart remains, and even broken it still beats the same. Maybe this heart once torn and frayed can find its way to love again. I keep the lights low, shadows on the wall, telling myself I'm better off this small. But in the quiet, there's a hum I can't ignore. It's the space between the footsteps on the floor. I lock the doors, I bury every key, afraid of what what the silence takes from me. I built these walls, but they can't hold the weight of every fear I'm too scared to face. And the stillness in the room grows loud, like a storm that never makes a sound. I'm holding on to what I've never known, terrified of being loved and being alone. Will I ever learn to trust the light, or will the shadows be my only guide? The fear of being alone cuts deep, but I'm too afraid to fall, too tired to leap. The daylight fades, and I'm here with my thoughts, counting all the battles that I've lost. Each tear a testament to what I hide behind a fragile heart I won't confide. The more I run, the further I can't see this road that's closing in on me. I'm scared to let you in, to break the glass, afraid you'll see the parts of me that never last. And the stillness in the room grows loud, like a storm that never makes a sound. I'm holding on to what I've never known, terrified of being loved and being alone. Will I ever learn to trust the light, or will the shadows be my only guide? The fear of being alone cuts deep, but I'm too afraid to fall, too tired to leave. I wear my silence like armor to keep me whole, but it's crumbling beneath the weight of my soul. Can I take the risk of letting someone stay, or is this fear the price I'll always pay? So close, so far, I can't find the line between holding on and leaving behind. I wanna trust, I wanna try, but how do you learn to live when you're scared to fly? And the stillness in the room grows loud, like a storm that never makes a sound. I'm holding on to what I've never known, terrified of being loved and being alone. Will I ever learn to trust the light, or will the shadows be my only guide? The fear of being alone cuts deep, but I'm too afraid to fall, too tired to leap. And as the night falls again, I realize the loneliest place is trapped inside my mind. The quiet calls, but it won't let me go. I'm here, but I'm scared of being alone. Wake up to the silence, shadows on my chest, a weight that I can't measure, holding in my breath. I trace the lines of who I was and who I thought I'd be, but all I see are fragments, fractured pieces of me. I've been chasing ghosts in the rear view, running from the truth I never knew. But maybe I'm lost in what they see, 'cause I've forgotten how to look at me. And the mirror never shows what's right, just the cracks that catch the light. I've been standing on the edge too long, trying to find where I belong, in the spaces that I've torn apart, looking for the shape of my own heart. But the struggle to be more than this is a battle that I always miss. I built myself from pieces that were never meant to fit, worn out expectations and the weight of every what if. I see the lives I'll never live, the dreams I'll never caught, and wonder if the ones I have are worth the fight I fought. I've been chasing chasing shadows that never stay, trading pieces of myself away. But what if I'm already enough? Even if the climb is always tough, and the mirror never shows what's right, just the cracks that catch the light. I've been standing on the edge too long, trying to find where I belong, in the spaces that I've torn apart, looking for the shape of my own heart. But the struggle to be more than this is a battle that I don't need to be perfect, but I don't know how to try without the weight of all these doubts that pull me from the sky. Maybe one day I'll wake up with no need to pretend that every broken piece of me was always meant to mend. But the mirror never shows what's right, only the cracks that catch the light. I've been standing on the edge too long, trying to find where I belong, in the spaces that I've torn apart, searching for the rhythm in my heart. And the struggle to believe in this is a battle that I just can't miss. Maybe one day I'll look and see the worth in just being me, but today I'm still learning how to face the cracks and not bow down. I'll walk through the shadows of time, in the hallways where we used to be. Every step I take pulls at the line, but the past keeps tugging right back at me. Your voice like a ripple on the stillest of seas, a tremor that I can't push away. It's been years, but it still brings me to my knees, caught between the here and yesterday. Oh, the ghosts of the tide still pull me under, like they're sewn into the seams of my skin. I reach out, but I'm always left sinking into memories I can't let in. How do I mourn for the days that shaped me when they haunt every move I make? I'm not ready to forget what I've been, but I don't know how to break. There's a silence between the stars, where fragments of us drift in the void. I trace the scars, but they don't lead far. They circle back to what we destroyed. I've tried to escape what's already behind, but the road always bends to the start. How do I leave what I've already defined? I'm stranded inside the ache in my heart. Oh, the ghosts of the tide still pull me under, like they're sewn into the seams of my skin. I reach out, but I'm always left sinking into memories I can't let in. How do I mourn for the days that shaped me when they haunt every move I make? I'm not ready to forget what I've been, but I don't know how to break. Maybe it's the weight of what was that keeps me from breaking free. Maybe I'm afraid of the silence, of who I'll be when it's just me. The past is all I've ever known, but do I dare to let it go? If I leave it behind, where do I the skies. No map, no anchor, no clear guiding line. Fading like a dream lost in the daylight. Caught in the blur between wrong and right. But there's a spark in the things I used to know, flickering softly from years ago. Now every shadow starts to break free, like an old reflection staring back at me. And I'm finding fragments I thought were gone in the corners of me where I've traveled too long. It's like I'm alive in the simplest of ways, rekindling the fire from forgotten days. I didn't know how much I missed until I felt the touch of my own fingertips. Worn out pages crumble but sing, a melody buried in every string. Hands reaching from where the time had stalled, pulling me back to a place I'd nearly called. The passions I buried deep in the ground are rising again with a gentle sound. Now every step feels like a brand new start, awakening the pulse inside my heart. And I'm finding fragments I thought were gone in the corners of me where I've traveled too long. It's like I'm alive in the simplest of ways, rekindling the fire from forgotten days. I didn't know how much I missed until I felt the touch of my own fingertips. In the quiet, I feel the pull again. Not an ending, but a place to begin. Falling back into the world with open eyes, grasping the moments I left behind. Now I'm finding pieces I thought were lost in the places of me where the lines had crossed. It's like I'm alive in a quiet embrace, rediscovering the truth I left misplaced. I didn't know how much I'd miss till I felt the warmth in this moment's twist. In the fragments of tomorrow I stand tall, reclaiming the pieces I thought had to fall. There's a stillness in the way we move, a quiet shift in the things we used to prove. The words we built our world upon now feel like lines from a forgotten song. I never wanted to feel so far, but the distance grew between who we are. The walls we painted start to peel, and every touch it doesn't feel real. Our walls we painted start to peel, and every touch it doesn't feel real. I wanted to fight, but it's slipping away. How do I tell you I can't stay? 'Cause I'm falling out of love, and I don't know why. The flame that once burned bright won't rise. The silence I'm falling out of love. I've searched for something that could reignite, but everything now just feels like a fight. The laughter we share seems out of place, like memories of a different face. I never meant for us to bend, but I can't pretend we'll make amends. The walls we painted start to fade, and every word feels like a game we've played. I wanted to hold on, but it's slipping like sand. How do I let go of your hand? 'Cause I'm falling out of love, and I don't know why. The fire we had is barely alive. The quiet between us is growing tonight. I'm standing in shadows of fading light, trying to hold on, but I'm falling out of love. I remember the promises etched in our skin, but time has worn down the strength within. We're two strangers with familiar hearts, holding on to a flame that's falling apart. I never thought we'd drift this far, but now we're lost where we once found stars. 'Cause I'm falling out of love, and I don't know why. The flame that once burned bright won't rise. The silence between us is heavy tonight. I'm losing the warmth of the firelight, trying to hold on, but I'm falling out of love. The fires we lit are fading slow, and I'm walking away from all I've known. Falling out of love, falling out of love. I've been drifting through the spaces where I can't stay, chasing shadows in a world that fades away. There's a presence in the air I can't define, like the trace of a love that was never mine. I reach for the shade that disappears in the breeze, like fading ink on forgotten memories. And every stranger's touch feels just a little wrong, as if I've been waiting for you all along. Is it real, or just a dream that's out of time? Am I chasing the rhythm of a heart that isn't mine? Missing what was never there, holding on to empty air. I keep searching for a love I can't recall, falling through a space where nothing falls. It's a thirst I can't quench, a song with no line, chasing after a sun that won't rise in time. I'm missing you, though you were never there, yet your absence lingers everywhere. I've been building worlds from moments that never came, painting skies with the colors of an unnamed flame. There's a pull in my chest for something undefined, like a map to a place I'll never find. I write your name in stars that never align, a constellation lost before it could shine. And every smile I meet feels like a lie, but still I search for you in every sky. Is it love, or just the thought of what could be? A shadow of the truth I'll never see, missing what was never there, holding on to empty air. I keep searching for a love I can't recall,
this love or just the weight of what we were. I'm haunted by a thought I've never known, searching for a face that's never shown, missing what was never there, holding on to empty air. I keep searching for a love I can't recall, falling through a space where nothing falls. It's a thirst I can't quench, a song with no line, chasing after a sun that won't rise in time. I'm missing you, though you were never there, yet your absence lingers in every prayer. In the end it's just a silence I wear, filling the void with a love that was never there.
Everyone's watching, I feel their eyes like shadows chasing in the morning light. They want a story they can tell, something grand, but I'm just tracing lines in the sand. Each step I take, it pulls me down, the weight of dreams that I can't shake off now. I used to know where I was going, but now I stall. What if I never make it at all? Chasing a ghost, caught in a haze, running in circles in this endless maze. I hear their whispers, too far, too close, but what do I want? I don't even know. It's the weight of the sky that's holding me down. I'm reaching for stars, but they're pulling me out of myself, of my breath, of who I should be. What if the person I'm running from is me? The pressure to shine, it's breaking me slow. Am I enough? I don't think I'll ever know. I hear the ticking, the clock's not kind. Every failure's a bruise on my fragile pride. I'm fighting battles no one sees but me, in a war against my own fragility. They say keep going, you'll find your way, but what if I've lost myself along the chase? The harder I climb, the more I fall. What if I can't become anything at all? Chasing a dream that's fading away, running from echoes I made yesterday. I hear their voices, too loud, too soft, but what do I want? I've already lost. It's the weight of the sky that's holding me down. I'm reaching for stars, but they're pulling me out of myself, of my breath, of who I should be. What if the person I'm running from is me? The pressure to shine is breaking me slow. Am I enough? I don't think I'll ever know. The fear of falling, it lives in my chest, like an anchor that keeps me from taking the next step. I'm scared of their silence, their heavy gaze, but more than that, I fear my own empty space. Maybe it's not them I'm afraid to let down. Maybe it's me wearing this paper crown. If I peel it away, will I still be whole? Or am I just fragments of someone they told me to be? It's the weight of the sky that's holding me down. I'm reaching for stars, but they're pulling me out of myself, of my breath, of who I should be. What if the person I'm running from is me? The pressure to shine is breaking me slow. Am I enough? I don't think I'll ever know. The weight of the sky, it presses me deep. I'm running from promises I can't keep. What if I fail? What if I'm free? What if the only one watching is me? I built my fortress tall, thought it'd keep me whole. But the higher I climbed, the more it took its toll. Wrapped in silence, hiding storms behind the dawn. Afraid to lose, afraid to show what I've become. Tried to be the mountain, always standing high. Silent wars I fought beneath a painted sky, pretending I could weather every wave alone. But the cracks were creeping through the stone. What if I fall? What if I sway? What if the strength is found in disarray? Maybe the heart survives when it's exposed. Maybe I'm braver than I know. In the fractures where the daylight breaks, I feel the weight I had to shake. It's in the space between the seams where I discover who I'm meant to be. I'll find the strength in tears I hide, in the fear that I've been locked inside. I'll raise my voice, release the weight, and let the world embrace my fate.
I've been a mirror, showing what they want. Hid behind the glass, afraid of coming undone. Every smile a mask to cover up the ache.
Thought it only deepened all the cracks I'd made.
Now I'm done with wearing fear like second skin. There's a fire burning and it's time to let it in.
Maybe the power's not in standing tall. Maybe the courage is to fall.
What if I bend? What if I break? What if my heart's the part I need to save? Maybe the risk is worth the letting go. Maybe the scars are how I grow.
In the fractures where the daylight breaks, I feel the weight I had to shake. It's in the space between the seams where I discover who I'm meant to be. I'll find the strength in tears I hide, in the fear that I've been locked inside. I'll raise my voice, release the weight, and let the world embrace my fate.
And if I falter, if I lose, that's the cost of breaking through. I'll be the river, wild and free, flowing where the edges meet. It's in the rush, it's in the calm, that I'll find where I belong.
Vulnerability, the door to peace I've been searching for. In the fractures where the daylight breaks, I feel the weight I had to shake. It's in the space between the seams where I discover who I'm meant to be. I'll find the strength in tears I hide, in the fear that I've been locked inside. I'll raise my voice, release the weight, and let the world embrace my fate. I'll raise my voice, release the weight, and let the world embrace my fate.
In the quiet of the night, where my thoughts begin to roam, I trace the edges of the roads I never called my own. Every moment, every choice, like a thread I left untied. If I could gather them again and find where I divide. But time slips through my fingers, drifting further out of sight. I'm chasing after yesterdays, but they're swallowed by the light. In the fragments of the unwritten lines, I feel the pull of distant signs, and I'm lost between the blurred designs of who I was and where the truth lies. If I could rewind, if I could rewrite, but the story keeps moving, leaving me behind. There's a weight I've carried long, carved deep into my skin. Every misstep, every fall, from the places I've been. I built a house of fleeting dreams, but its walls are breaking down, filled with the silence of the past that could have turned around. And I wonder in the stillness if I missed a clearer view, or did I stumble on the hardest road because I never knew. In the fragments of the unwritten lines, I feel the pull of distant signs, and I'm lost between the blurred designs of who I was and where the truth lies. If I could rewind, if I could rewrite, but the story keeps moving, leaving me behind. Maybe the heaviest weight we bear is learning to let go of all the pieces left undone, the things we'll never know. There's no map that shows the way, no compass for the past, just the steps I didn't take, fading far too fast. In the fragments of the unwritten lines, I feel the pull of distant signs, and I'm lost between the blurred designs of who I was and where the truth lies. If I could rewind, if I could rewrite, but the story keeps moving, leaving me behind. So I'll carry these fragments, broken parts of what I'll be, a scar left in the fabric of a life I didn't see. In the fragments of the unwritten, the fragments of the unwritten. I've been staring through the glass, waiting for a sign. The world outside keeps spinning while I'm stuck in time. They only see the smile, never what's underneath. I'm holding out for someone who can touch what I don't speak. Is there anyone who feels the way the silence bends? Someone who understands the weight of things unsaid. I'm longing for connection in a crowd that feels so distant, reaching through the quiet, wondering if they'll listen. Every breath feels hollow, every step's a vacant mile. Will someone finally see me beneath this painted smile? I walk among the strangers, invisible somehow, surrounded by their laughter, but it doesn't reach me now. The silence wraps around me like a veil I can't break through. I wonder if they'd notice if my world fell out of view. Is there anyone who hears the words I never say? Someone who feels the space where I quietly fade away? I'm longing for connection in a room that feels divided, searching for a moment where our hearts are still unguarded. Every breath feels fragile, every glance is just a glance. Will someone take a step toward more than circumstance? I'm not searching for perfection, just a hand to hold me near. A voice that cuts the distance, speaks the words I need to hear. I'm more than just a surface, more than what they seem to see. But will anyone look deeper? Will someone come to me? I'm longing for connection in a crowd that feels so distant, reaching through the quiet, hoping someone listens. Every breath feels hollow, every step's a vacant mile. Will someone finally see me beneath this painted smile? I've been sitting by the window as the world keeps passing by, and maybe in this waiting I'll find someone's eyes. Maybe in the silence I'll find a hand to hold, and we'll build a place together where both our stories unfold. I've been sitting by the window as the world keeps passing by, and maybe in this waiting I'll find someone's eyes. Maybe in the silence I'll find a hand to hold, and we'll build a place together where both our stories unfold. In stillness of the night, whispers are wrapped around my mind. I hear their hopes, their quiet sighs, but the dreams they dream on, never mine. Running down a road paved with their light, chasing shadows, chasing time. I built a world to fit their mood, yet in the mirror I see someone cold. I carry the weight of their skies, but beneath the burden of fire lies. What if I could break free from the chains of what they see? Would I still be enough just to be me, in a world where I'm not a shadow, but the light I seek? Every heartbeat is a silent plea, a ghost of who I used to be, lost in a maze of fleeting grace, trying to find my rightful place. Expectations dance like a fickle breeze, pulling me down to my knees. What if the truth is buried deep in the echoes of the dreams I keep? I carry the weight of their skies, but beneath the burden of fire lies. What if I could break free from the chains of what they see? Would I still be enough just to be me, in a world where I'm not a shadow, but the light I seek? Letting go, can I breathe again? Finding strength in the spaces within, no longer bound by their design. I'll rise from ashes, this heart is mine. I carry the weight of their skies, but beneath the burden of fire lies. What if I could break free from the chains of what they see? Would I still be enough just to be me, in a world where I'm not a shadow, but the light I seek? In the